Right, let's talk about Tesla. For years, Tesla has been the name on everyone's lips when it comes to electric cars. Whether you're a car enthusiast or just someone who's noticed the quiet hum of a Model 3 gliding by, it's impossible to ignore the impact Tesla has had on the roads and on the world's imagination. They've been the kings of electric cars. Everywhere you looked, there was a Tesla gliding by, turning heads and making a statement. It wasn't just about getting from A to B. It was about being part of a movement, a future that felt just within reach. Teslas weren't just cars, they were a badge of honor, a symbol that you were ahead of the curve. Owning one meant you were embracing innovation, technology, and a cleaner way to drive. It was a lifestyle choice as much as a vehicle purchase. For a while, it felt like nothing could stop them. The roads seemed to open up for Tesla, and the competition was always a step behind. But now the electric juggernaut has hit a nasty British pothole, both literally and figuratively. The smooth ride has suddenly gotten a bit bumpier. The latest industry news is a shocker. Tesla's momentum in the UK has taken a real hit, and it's not just a minor hiccup. Headlines are swirling, and investors are starting to ask tough questions. The numbers for November 2025 are in, and they're not pretty. Sales have dropped sharply, and the data paints a picture of a company suddenly struggling to keep up. It's like watching a champion stumble just before the finish line. The confidence that once defined Tesla now seems shaken, and the competition is closing in fast. That aura of invincibility? Gone. The shine has dulled, and the brand that once seemed untouchable is now facing real challenges. This isn't a minor blip. It's a proper, noticeable dip. The kind that makes people wonder if the golden era is over, or if this is just a rough patch. For years, Tesla's story was all about relentless growth, rewriting the rules of the car industry, and setting new standards for what electric vehicles could be. They were the disruptors, the innovators, the ones everyone else was chasing. But now, in the UK, that climb has stalled, and even gone backwards. Showrooms are quieter, and those for sale signs are sticking around longer than before. So, what happened? How did the darling of the electric revolution end up on the back foot? Analysts are digging into the data, and the answers aren't simple. The answer: new rivals have arrived, and they're not messing around. Chinese automakers and established European brands are flooding the market with fresh options, often at lower prices, and with features that appeal to British drivers. Consumer tastes are changing too. People want more choices, more styles, and more value for their money. The market is more crowded than ever, and Tesla is no longer the only game in town. The electric car landscape is shifting beneath Tesla's wheels. For the first time in ages, the company is feeling the ground move, and it's a wake-up call. Buckle up, because if there's one thing we know about Tesla, it's that they don't back down from a challenge. The next chapter in this electric race is about to begin, and it's going to be a wild ride. Let's get straight to the facts. The UK car market just witnessed a dramatic turn of events, one that's left industry insiders and car enthusiasts alike talking. For years, Tesla has been the poster child of electric vehicles, setting the pace and breaking records. But now, something unexpected has happened. Tesla's UK sales nosedived in November 2025, sending shockwaves through the automotive world. This wasn't just a minor dip. It was a steep, sudden drop that caught many by surprise. Registrations fell by a whopping 19% compared to the previous year. That's a huge decline for a brand that's been on a seemingly unstoppable upward trajectory. To put it in perspective, that's nearly 1,000 fewer Teslas on British roads in just 1 month. Imagine the impact. Dealerships that once had waiting lists are now seeing empty spaces and fewer customers walking through the doors. In car industry terms, that's a serious jolt, especially for a company used to constant growth. Experts are scrambling to understand what's behind this sudden reversal. For years, Tesla's sales only went up. The company became synonymous with innovation and success, drawing crowds to showrooms and dominating headlines. Now, for the first time in a long while, they've posted a major negative. The numbers are impossible to ignore. The timing makes it worse. November is usually a busy month for car sales, as buyers rush to take advantage of end-of-year deals and new model releases. This isn't just a slow month, it's a sign of a bigger shift. The mood in showrooms has changed, and the buzz around Tesla isn't what it used to be. British buyers are less keen on Teslas, and the competition is heating up. New electric vehicles from rival brands, especially from China and Europe, are giving consumers more choices than ever before. The days of easy victories are over. Tesla can no longer rely on its name alone to guarantee sales. Tesla's dominance is being challenged, and the numbers don't lie. Market share is slipping, and investors are starting to ask tough questions. The market is changing fast, and Tesla is no longer the only name in the game. The electric car revolution is here, but it's no longer a one-horse race. The question is, can they adapt? Will Tesla find a way to innovate and stay ahead? Or will they struggle to keep up with the new wave of competition? One thing's for sure, this could be the start of a new era in electric cars, and the road ahead for Tesla just got a lot more challenging. You might wonder, what's so important about registrations? In the car world, it's the gold standard for measuring real sales. A registration means a car is officially on the road, with a real owner. It's not just sitting on a dealer's lot, it's out there, being driven. That's why analysts watch these numbers so closely. When we say Tesla's registrations are down 19%, it means fewer people are actually buying and driving new Teslas. It's a direct, no-nonsense measure of market performance. No marketing spin, just the hard truth. Last month, that truth was clear. Demand for new Teslas in the UK dropped sharply, and that's a big deal. It's not just one research group sounding the alarm. Across the industry, experts and analysts are all coming to the same conclusion. Something significant is happening in the electric vehicle market, and it's impossible to ignore. Reports are piling up, and the message is consistent. Tesla's numbers are taking a hit, and it's not just a blip on the radar. The Society of Motor Manufacturers and Traders, SMMT, backs up the story. As one of the most respected authorities in the UK automotive sector, their data carries real weight. When they speak, the industry listens. Their data shows a similar drop. Tesla sales down over 17% year-on-year. That's a sharp decline, especially for a company that's used to breaking records, not falling behind. Two independent sources, same bad news. It's not just SMMT. Other respected outlets are echoing the same findings, reinforcing the seriousness of the situation. The numbers are nearly identical, confirming this isn't a fluke. When independent organizations reach the same conclusion, it's a strong signal that the data is solid. When multiple sources agree, you know it's real. Consensus like this is rare, and it means the trend is undeniable. The evidence is clear. Tesla had a tough month in the UK. Showrooms are quieter, and the numbers tell the story. No way to spin it. This is a real trend. The facts are out in the open, and there's no hiding from them. Now the question isn't if Tesla's sales fell, but why? What's driving this sudden change? Is it competition, market fatigue, or something else entirely? The focus shifts to the reasons behind the slump. Analysts are digging deeper, searching for clues and patterns that might explain the downturn. And as we'll see, it's not just about one company. It's about a changing market. The entire landscape is shifting, with new players and new expectations. New rivals, shifting tastes, and a battle for dominance are all in play. The plot thickens, and the next chapter in the electric vehicle story is just beginning. Don't think this is just a British hiccup. Tesla's sales slump is happening across Europe. Reports from major countries show similar declines. This isn't about local quirks, it's a continent-wide trend. The challenges Tesla faces are bigger than just the UK. New rivals and changing tastes are shaking up the market everywhere. For Tesla, this is a wake-up call. The European market is now a battleground, not a playground. When sales fall in multiple countries, it's time to rethink strategy. The competition is fierce, and Tesla is no longer the only heavyweight. The game has changed, across the whole field. So, who's stealing Tesla's thunder? Look east. China's EV brands have arrived. Companies like BYD, NIO, and XPeng are now in British showrooms, and buyers love them. These aren't cheap knockoffs. They're high-tech, stylish, and packed with features. Often they undercut Tesla on price while matching or beating them on quality. Chinese brands learned from Tesla and are now beating them at their own game. Where once you had one premium EV choice, now you have several. The BYD Seal, for example, is winning rave reviews for value and performance. For buyers, it's real choice at last. Tesla, once the disruptor, is now being disrupted. The Chinese brands are hungry, innovative, and ready to take market share. The electric dragon has awoken, and Tesla is feeling the heat. It's not just China. Legacy automakers are fighting back too. Volkswagen, BMW, Ford, and others have finally caught up. Their electric cars are now serious contenders, and their sales are holding steady or growing. Decades of experience, big dealer networks, and loyal customers give them an edge. Now, buyers can choose from a huge range of EVs: sporty, practical, luxurious, or affordable. The market is crowded, and Tesla has to fight for every sale. Legacy brands combine quality and comfort with modern tech, appealing to mainstream buyers. Tesla is being squeezed from both sides. Value-driven Chinese brands below, trusted legacy brands beside. The one-horse race is over. It's a tough spot for Tesla. So, what does all this mean if you're shopping for an electric car? In a word, choice. More competition means better prices, more features, and faster innovation. Chinese brands are pushing prices down, forcing everyone to offer better deals. Car makers are racing to add longer ranges, faster charging, and smarter tech. You, the buyer, are the big winner. Don't just default to one brand. Shop around, read reviews, and test drive. You might find a new favorite from a brand you've never heard of. The days of limited options are gone. We're in a golden age of electric car choice. For buyers, that's very good news. We're at a turning point. For the first time, Tesla faces a real multi-front challenge. November's sales figures are a warning shot. Will Tesla bounce back with new models and price cuts, or is this the start of a new era? Chinese brands have the momentum, tech, and pricing to disrupt the market for good. If they win trust, they could reshape the industry. The future of the UK's electric car market is up for grabs. Will buyers stick with Tesla, turn to legacy brands, or embrace the new Chinese contenders? One thing's certain, the electric car race just got a lot more interesting. And for drivers, the road ahead is full of possibilities.